But the stadium in Chicago and the old building at 1800 West Madison is rocking again tonight as the North Stars get all set to face off against Chicago.
Kerry Taco coming off an awesome game at home on Sunday night when he stopped 21 shots and preserved a 5-4 victory over the Detroit Red Wings. At the other end, again, a guy that get this crowd up, Darren Pang, just a little guy, but boy, can he play big, and he's really plays well at home, and he's the crowd favorite here. The holidays around, a lot of people haven't been to a hockey game. They're home on break.
Here comes Larmer. Larmer, a shot, and Taco comes up big on his first save.
Oh, those are the kinds of saves. After you make them, you're happy that that's the kind you got started with, because that is a great glove save. Larmer here, who loves to shoot and has a great wrist shot, can really pick those corners. And Kerry Taco, you see the stretch and the big glove save. Nice way to start.
We talk about Wilson for Chicago. 23 is Ben Wilson. He is not playing tonight. 24, Doug Wilson. He is not playing as you look at the officials assigned by the NHL. Number 44 is Rick Wilson, who has spent a lot of time in the minor leagues. Played 2 minutes and 14 seconds in the first period. Giles with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining to be served in his penalty for roughing. 50 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. Larmer tees her up, lets her go. That hit traffic out in front. Larmer again for Chicago. Feeding it through, they score! Troy Murray. Chico, was that supposed to be a pass?
It was supposed to be a pass, but not to Troy Murray.
I think he was trying to hit the man on the far side.
Steve Thomas off the post. Troy Murray just sees it coming. He said, hey, I may as well take a shot at this. Makes a great deflection. Look at, he gets it up. And there you see Thomas behind the goal line. That's who the pass was intended for. See, he's sneaking down. Troy Murray's just supposed to be a decoy in front. He was taking a pretty good beating from Musil in front. But then just at the last minute, he just saw the puck coming, reached out, and luckily tipped it just perfectly up into the corner.
Mackey and Archibald doing battle off for Ludzik, back behind Murray. Murray behind the goal. Ludzik now tries to jam it in, and Taco comes up with yet another save for the North Stars.
Kerry Taco's looking very quick in there, and it's a good thing because not only has he had to make some good saves, he's had it, like here I see he poked the puck there. That's a good play. Ludzik's going to come around, jam. Now he's got to cover up the rebound, which he catches and is able to smother. So Taco's pretty much doing it all, relying on all his talent so far. First 7 minutes of the hockey game.
Taco gets that mask adjusted. He's been a very busy lad. 21 saves in the third period Sunday against Detroit. 37 seconds left of the penalty time to Santa Pass. Ciccarelli in the corner now. Back behind the net for Bellows. Out in front for Marouk. Stopped by Pagny. Score! On the rebound. The Stars with a power play goal of their own. And it comes at 9:11 here in the first period. And the game is tied 1-1.
Brian Bellows, so quick around the net. I've mentioned that before. He can pick up rebounds as well as anyone I've seen and put him in the net. Now Marouk gets robbed here. You see he's got the whole net, not the whole net, a good portion of it. Now look at that reach and that quickness by Brian Bellows. That's the only reason they scored. Pang just couldn't get a stick on the ice after the rebound quick enough. And you'll see Bellows reach through a defenseman here. Now watch. There's, I'm sorry, Marouk missed the first shot. Just a lot of quickness and alertness by Brian Bellows. Quickly threw that through the legs of Darren Pang.
Top goal scorer on the North Star squad, Bellows, having an excellent year. And we're tied 1-1, and here we got Basil McRae for the North Stars going against Glenn Cochran. Cochran, the big tough guy, coming here from Philadelphia. And McRae is mostly hitting helmet right there. The crowd is roaring, but he's going to have some sore knuckles.
Well, that...
And now he's in trouble, and the linesman will move in. He put on a dazzling display, but it was all helmet. So McRae and Cochran will go. More heavy action in the corner now. Puck back behind the goal. Here's Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli takes a puck. They score! No goal. Koharski waves it off. I thought it went underneath the crossbar. So did most of the crowd, but it was waved off quickly.
Ludzik isn't complaining. He was right there, and he knew it wasn't in.
Lucille back behind the goal. Giles will be called for tripping Ludzik.
Action in the last 30 seconds. Here's that no goal that we just saw. We're going to get the advantage looking at the replay. Here's much like their first goal. Ludzik just jabs at it, but it hits post, other post. There you see. Doesn't go across. He's going to put it in a great play. All right, Kerry Taco, what a great play. And look at the body control. He swipes at it. And because of that, I really believe the referee then, there you see Giles stick between Ludzik's legs, and he does the pirouette and dive.
Wilson, watched by Ruskowski, off for Thomas, back for Wilson for Larmer. Savard. Savard moves it down. Noonan scores! Maybe a change of pace goal by Noonan. I think Taco is expecting something a little quicker, and it's 2-1 Chicago. Second power play goal of the night for the Blackhawks.
Well, what happens here is when the puck goes down off the post, the goalie has to decide, am I going to go for the poke check? See, Kerry Taco decides, I'm going to go for the poke check. But, of course, if you miss the poke check, or the guy's looking for it, or he just makes an extra special move, if he can get it between your legs, there's no stick because it's out giving the poke check. And that's why the poke check is a bit of a gamble for a goalie. If you make it, it's great. You kill the play before it starts. It's really a pretty easy play. But when you miss the poke check, it's usually big trouble. Either the puck goes in the net or you're off balance. You have to make a save off balance. You can't cover the rebound. And unfortunately for Kerry Taco, that was the former, and that one turned into be a goal.
Bellows for the North Stars. Bellows, Lawton, Archibald, and Cicerelli. Across the line, now joined by Viveros. A drive by Cicerelli and a save by Pang. And Dino got good wood on that one.
He sure did. You see a little tap on the helmet. Koharski's not going to stand for any monkey business. I'm not sure if they're both going to go or just Nyland. Just Nyland, it looks like. You know, now that looked innocent. You say, hey, he just tapped him on the head. Funny thing, a power play, you work for one real good chance. The Stars get it here, but as you'll see, boom, right off the post. Nice shot by Lawton. Then they get another chance, but it's from far out. Pang, it's a good one-timer, though, but it's a little bit high, and Pang, actually, I think it hits the man out top and flutters in a little bit, and Pang's able to easily catch it. Here's that, you see, Bellows is jamming the net. Pang's really distracted. He doesn't even really get a good look at the puck, and that would have been in the net, except for the goalpost. Back the other way now to Troy Murray. Too far for Ludzik. He's in a race with Giles. They go crashing into the boards. Here's Troy Murray, knocked away by Maroon. Back for Rick Wilson. Saved by Taco. Mackey on the rebound. Is it in? No! No goal. No goal. He's calling a penalty shot, and he shouldn't. Kurt Giles and the North Stars are arguing, and they have a legitimate argument. First of all, North Stars thinks he's calling a goal, which it definitely was, and I shouldn't say that unless I'm really wrong. But I would say either he's calling a penalty shot. Now watch this. The rebound's gonna come out and go under the stomach of Kerry Taco. Now watch Kurt Giles dive back. That puck doesn't go over there. See, it's not over. Now he throws it to the side of the net, but the referee has stayed behind, and he's not in position to see what happens after Giles puts his hand on the puck.
Now Giles covers it in the crease. It's a penalty shot.
And maybe that's what he's saying, but he doesn't really. Look at, he doesn't really cover it there. See how he pushed it out? Now he's kind of hooked it, and he throws it behind. But Koharski stayed on the other side of the net. He didn't come around there. You see the puck. It's loose.
Joey Mullen on February 14th. It was also successful. In the history of the North Stars, they have had 14 penalty shots against him. 6 have been successful, and 8 have not.
Troy Murray going to take the penalty shot. Well, he got a couple breakaway goals on me, and this is similar. What he likes to do is take the puck, fade to his left. If the goalie moves it all, throw it back up on the glove side. The real test of wills. Now Taco's going to get instructions, and what the referee's going to tell him is, Kerry, you have to stay inside the crease until the man touches the puck. Once he touches the puck, you can come outside that crease as far as you want to, but you can't leave that crease, the little crease there, till they touch the puck.
What's the best way to play it, Chico?
Well, you first of all have to come out and challenge when the shooter looks up so he won't see anything. You'll get the psychological edge. Then you have to start moving back slowly in case he dekes. But the first thing you have to do is take away the corners, get him at a disadvantage thinking, gee, there's nothing there to shoot at. If you stay in deep, it gives the shooter the advantage because he sees so much of the net and probably is a little more confident.
They're standing in Chicago. Here we go. He scored.
Look at it again. He mishandles the puck. He'll pull it in, but then he'll shoot through the legs. Taco gets a good piece of it. Oh, what a bad break. Kerry Taco hits the top of his stick and up into the net. Actually, now watch Murray mishandle it here early. Tell me he's not nervous. Well, you can't see it there, but watch it come up through the legs. There's not much there. But I would have to say a kind of a bad call by Koharski. And then unfortunate break for the North Stars, and Taco got a good piece of it, but not enough to keep it out of the net.
Now we have a penalty called on Chicago as Savard is going to go for taking down Gordy Roberts. So penalty shot. The Stars have a power play goal, and it's a 3-1 game for Chicago as Savard will go off at 18:03.
Now watch this puck start to flutter right here. See, he looked up and then he had to look down. But fortunately for Murray, it happened so far out, Taco couldn't challenge him.
Murray had taken one before against Greg Stephan of Detroit back in 1985 and scored.
2 for 2, that's pretty impressive. Usually the favor is in the favor of the goalie. Usually the advantage is in the favor of the goalie.
Got a correction on that. Chico Savard was the one that scored against Stephan. That was the first career penalty shot for Troy Murray, and he was successful. Now for Bellows. One last rush for the North Stars. Here's Ciccarelli. Baruka shot and bang. Looked behind him, but smothers the puck right there in the crease. That'd have been a mighty big goal for the North Stars.
Manson and Maruk pushing with each other.
Somebody tapped somebody good on the helmet. And Koharski will be calling penalties out of this.
Of course, he's pointing outside the zone now because the North Star defenseman rushed it. Here's the chance. Now, Maruk gets pretty good backhander on this. Pretty good wood on this backhander, excuse me. And here's what happens is Bellows coming in late, and he just kind of half-heartedly jabs at it. But watch this. This Maruka being pushed by Manson, and Maruk pushes back a little bit, and that's where we got the pushing and shoving. But I don't think there's going to be any penalties.
Just a few pushes and shoves. Koharski moves the face-off outside the Chicago line. As the first period will come to an end here at the stadium in Chicago, and it was a wild one, Chico.
Yeah, you saw a penalty shot. You saw some good power plays. You saw some good heavy action in front of the net. Just saw a little bit of everything, and Hawks got a couple more breaks, and they're up 3-1.
So 1 period of play in the books here at the stadium in Chicago.